Hi guys, welcome to my channel once again. This is Bar Talk with Ola. My name is Mujola Oluwa. Today I want to talk about a stage in the criminal litigation process, and I want to talk about it because it's something that I find very interesting. I'm sure you would also find it very interesting. Today let's talk about allocutus. Allocutus is a stage in criminal litigation or criminal proceedings or a criminal trial that comes after a conviction but before sentencing. Ordinarily, if the prosecution is able to prove their case beyond reasonable doubt in court, the court would convict an accused person. But if they could not, the court would discharge and probably acquit the accused person, depending on the evidence before it. But in a case where the court has convicted the accused person, allocutus comes in to allow the accused person mitigate the sentence of the court upon them. So after conviction, they are supposed to be sentenced. That is, an accused person is supposed to be sentenced. But the law gives, the Nigerian law, now I'm talking about the Nigerian law, the Nigerian law gives room for allocutus in between conviction and sentencing. So what is allocutus? Allocutus, in reality, is the opportunity that the court gives an accused person to sway the court in their favor in sentencing. So ordinarily, it does not mean that if they please or sway the court, they would not be sentenced. They will still be sentenced. But it allows them, to give evidence of, good character, of good conduct during the case, of a clean criminal record, of, so many things that could sway the courts in their favor and, propel the court to give a lesser sentence than it would have given in the matter. So that's the simple explanation or definition of allocutus. It allows the accused person make a case for themselves after conviction before sentencing to influence the sentencing in their favor. Now, allocutus is at the sole discretion of the court. So if the court does not allow the accused person to make an allocutus, it does not vitiate the trial. So it does not affect the trial in any way. But even when the court allows the accused person to make allocutus, it's the discretion of the court to be swayed or not. And it does not mean that they would not be sentenced or they would be let go. It just means that they might or might not be given a lesser sentence depending on how convinced the court is. Usually the accused person gives their own allocutus or their lawyer gives it on their behalf. But the court has recently held that an accused person is supposed to give their own allocutus, not their lawyer speaking for them. But whichever way, we know that whatever is said in the accused person's favor. Now, allocutus has no effect whatsoever on capital offenses and on offenses for which there has been prescribed a minimum or a maximum sentence. So, for instance, if the law has said that, the punishment for this crime is death, no allocutus is going to sway the court to reduce the sentence. The court does not even have the power, the discretionary powers, to reduce the sentence where a minimum or maximum punishment has been prescribed by law. I was in court recently and, it was an armed robbery case and, the prosecution had made its case and the accused person had been convicted. Now, the court permitted the lawyer to make allocutus on his client's behalf. And then he went on and on about how, the accused person has been of good conduct since the start of the case and thanked the court, for their diligence in pursuing the matter and all of that and all of that. At the end, the judge asked the lawyer to provide the law that was backing the allocutus. Essentially, she asked him that, Mr. So, please provide me with the law that allows me to exercise the discretionary power that you're claiming that I have to reduce or mitigate the sentence of the accused person. So I think that what happened was that, ordinarily we understand that for offenses that are capital in nature, like armed robbery, which maximum or minimum punishment has been prescribed by law, the court cannot exercise discretionary powers because of an allocutus. But I think that the judge was trying to play safe. People, laymen in the gallery and all of that, they have heard the allocutus and probably would expect the judge to lower the sentence. But now the judge threw it back to the lawyer that that I do not have discretion to reduce the sentence. Why are you asking me to exercise discretion that I do not have? So please provide me with the law that allows me exercise discretion. Of course, the counsel could not, and the accused person was sentenced to death. So that's it. Where the crime has a prescribed punishment, the judge or the court, as it were, cannot mitigate the sentence. My lord, the accused person is remorseful. He is deeply sorry for his wrongdoing and has promised not to do that again. My lord, throughout the conduct of this trial, the accused person has shown deep remorse for his actions and has promised never to repeat such actions in the future. My lord, the accused person has a clean record. He has never committed any crime and will not commit any crime after this. He has always been a responsible citizen and the breadwinner of his family. His wife and 3 children, an aged mother, depend on him for survival, and he takes care of them from what he makes from his business. My lord, it was due to the illegal demolition of properties at Upper Iweka about 4 years ago by the then administration that the accused person had to relocate his business to the area where he currently is and where he found himself in these unfortunate incidents. My lord, he only happened to be mixed with the wrong multitude and to have been at the wrong place at the wrong time. He has learned his lessons and he is sorry. He will never commit this crime again. I plead with my lord for leniency in sentencing the accused person, who is a first-time offender and a remorseful one at that. My lord, the society stands to gain more from the presence of the accused person in it than is being locked out of it behind bars. I urge my lord to temper justice with mercy in sentencing the accused person. We are most grateful, my lord. So that's it. Easy peasy. Try an allocutus wherever you are watching this from and see how you do or how you fare. That was a fictitious allocutus anyway, but I am hoping and guessing that, from what I have said, you have probably guessed what transpired or what crime was committed. So let me know in the comment section if you have learned a thing or two from this video, and I will always see you in my next video. Toodles!